Hey guys, this video is going to be a trade recap about the Russell and the Dow trade I took. I just did this whole video and I was only recording my face, so I'm really annoyed. I'm going to have to do it again. It's alright, it'll still be really good, don't worry. So, I took one win, one loss. The win was on the Dow, the loss was on the Russell. The win on the Dow was with the Eval, the 100k Eval, so we managed to make around 2.5k on the Eval, 2.5%. And on the Russell, we took the loss, which we lost $25 in the live account. The reason I only entered on one of each is because I bought the eval later in the night than when I entered in the Russell. So yeah, I just didn't have an eval. And then when I entered on the Dow on the eval, I didn't have enough margin on my live account because I was already in the Russell trade. So yeah, obviously I'd enter on the live account and on the eval at the same time. I'm not going to do one of each. That'd be stupid. So anyway, daily time frame. So we're going to go on the Dow first. Daily time frame. Overall, we're bullish and we're actually in this resistance. We're in this buyer zone here. So high time frame, I'm expecting all-time highs to get hit again. But the reason I didn't, and the reason I was willing to take this trade is because my draw on liquidity was awesome. So we have unmitigated daily fair value gap down here. Good draw on liquidity. Great draw on liquidity. 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, we're bearish. Okay, there's nothing to go off in the 4-hour apart from externally. So this is a trade I wanted to take, and I'd actually let's not get into that. So externally, this is a very good setup for me to enter high time frame like 4-hour trade. I was in it, but I exited. So 4-hour we have resistance here, which is this box, and then BPR, 4-hour BPR with the NWOG. No resistance, sorry, 4-hour BPR with equilibrium. So externally, 4 hours looking bearish. Yes, we have not. Yes, we're like still in it, chopping around. We're around here when we entered, but I'm expecting that expansion to come when we entered, which was correct. With my strategy, you definitely have to be patient, whether it's hours, days. It's literally it, hours or days. They do usually play out, um, which is awesome. You just have to be patient and trust the strategy, trust your stop loss, trust your TPs, and we could be chopping around for 2 days, 3 days. And then next thing you know, in a couple hours, we'll hit TPs. So this is kind of what happened, just in a smaller time frame, you could say. 4-hour, beautiful setup, resistance, bearish, equilibrium. So entry could have been here, right? And you could be in this kind of a swing trade. It would have turned into a swing trade, with stop loss somewhere up here and TPs down here. So the 4 hours looking really good for shorts for me. 1-hour time frame. This is the entry time frame. So we have. So I was gonna enter here. I would have entered here, but I missed it because I was doing something else. So the trade would have been, and I would have put my stop loss here. Fuck. Trade would have been this. It would have been a 1 to. It was like a 1 to 5, I swear. A 1 to 1.4. A 4.5 risk to reward trade, but we missed it, which is okay. Like, I'm not mad at all. Unfortunate we missed, but that was an entry right here. So the strategy can definitely work for those high risk to reward trades. The entry that I took, right, was a 1-hour BPR plus resistance. So after we hit this zone and we were making our way down, I'm like, damn, like, no, I'm so right. This is looking really good. My draw on liquidity is pristine. We have unmitigated daily for Vega. We have relative equal lows paired with this unmitigated daily for Vega. So there's a lot of liquidity down here. Like, all this is just a bunch of liquidity. We have high resistance liquidity here. That wasn't one of my TPs. I'll delete that. It was a good draw, but it wasn't my TPs because the risk reward wasn't worth it. And that's it, draw on liquidity wise. The entry was 1-hour BPR plus resistance. So we got the BPR here, we got the resistance here, we got equilibrium. Great trade. I could have definitely put my stop loss here, but my thinking was that was London highs at the time. No, but yeah, that was London highs of the session, and we might want to come for it and then go down. So that's why my stop loss had wiggle room, which is totally fine. No rules broken there. We're all good. And then, yeah, we entered just off of this 1-hour BPR plus resistance. TP1 was here, TP2 was here. Yeah, they're really close. I get that, but it's good to just journal it. Like, oh, TP1 was this high resistance liquidity. TP2 is this unmitigated daily for Vega. And yeah, that's it for the trade. And you might be looking at this and thinking, hang on a second, we look really bullish. Because after we hit my TPs, we ripped up, as you can see. But you have to remember, I'm not. I said this in the last clip that I did, that I was just filming my face. And I said it really well. I'm not trying to predict what price does after I've exited the trade. I don't care about that. I don't care what the charts do, and I'm not taking into consideration what the charts do once stop loss or TPs hit. If I was to do that, I would probably start gambling. If I was to say once my TPs are hit, we're going to go up, then why wouldn't I just be going long? So for me, I said that poorly. In the last clip, I said it really well. For me, I'm predicting price between my entry and my TP or stop loss. That's it. And then I wait for the other setup to form. And then I'm predicting setup to TP or stop loss. I don't care about all the other bullshit. I don't care if we're going to hit my TPs and then rip to the upside. Cool, I said that. I said that from the start. High time frame are looking really bullish. And I still took this short because I believed in my drawn liquidity. I believed price wanted to come down, fill these orders, fill this imbalance, just touch it, which is what we did, and then it would go up. But I don't care about that. I care about here to here to here. And anything after getting filled, whether it's TP or stop loss, I don't care. Price can do whatever it wants. Once it presents another setup for me to take, I'll enter. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you're going to see that that's bullish and I shouldn't have taken it, no. I don't care about what price is going to do. I don't predict what price is going to do after my TPs hit. And it going to the upside after hitting my TPs makes more sense. For me, not that it matters. Not that it matters, but for me, it makes more sense. It was a bit of a risky trade, but we took it. So that's it for the Dow. The Russell, which we won 2.5K-ish. Russell, high time frame, very similar. So you can see here, we're in this bullish daily fuck me, holy shit. Bullish daily fair value gap plus resistance. So 4 hour time frame, so we're bullish on the day. 4 hour time frame, we were bearish. We did break structure to the downside. We broke structure here. Right there, you can see. Sorry, maybe I need to zoom in a little bit more. Here. And that was it. That was it on the 4 hour that we had, which is really awesome because we're not coming into any bullish 4 hour fair value gaps. If we were, let's say there was a bullish fair value gap where my box is now, we would not be taking it because we had nothing there. It's really, really clean, really good. 1 hour time frame. This is the, there's a lot of confluence here. So price does not go for low resistance liquidity if it's been making its way down to high resistance liquidity. So let me show you. We right here, we're in a clear downtrend, right? We are making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Let's just do that, for example. I'll get into why I lost the trade. I don't think I did. This is all the low resistance liquidity. We're not going to come up to fill this low resistance liquidity when we are in a downtrend for one reason, to take out liquidity. We're coming in a downtrend because we want these lows. Do you understand what I'm saying? We want to tap this N wall. We want to fill those orders. We want to fill that imbalance. We want to sweep this liquidity. There's a lot of liquidity down here. We want that. We're not making our way down here for nothing. And unfortunately, that's exactly what happened. I'll hop in the 1 minute time frame and you guys can see what happened for yourself, but that's what happened. So it was 12:12. I was doom scrolling on my phone, went to bed. Saw this bullish tweet on Financial Juice. It's a good app. I recommend it. It's all the news, all the news that affects the market comes out on it. Got that notification, and then it was bullish. It was like American Rana coming to a deal, and I'm like, fuck. I'm just gonna exit the trade because this is cooked. The trade is now completely invalid. Technical analysis will not do anything anymore for the next 5 minutes. But obviously, as we all know, 5 minutes is all it takes. So I was like, hold on MetaTrader. I'm like, I'm just gonna exit. And MetaTrader didn't work because obviously there were so many orders being filled. Everyone's logging onto MetaTrader, all this. So I was on the MetaTrader for like 2 minutes trying to load it, refresh it, load on, but I couldn't. And then I saw my TradingView alerts, which I had alerts at my stop loss, like Russell trade stop loss hit. I'm like, fuck. So we lost the trade. I seriously would have. This is 1 minute. So like I would have exited before stop loss, I would have lost less money, but it's okay. We didn't get any slippage. We lost the correct amount, which is $25, and yeah, which is all good for me. It's all good for me. So that's that's what happened, which is unfortunate. But the trade was awesome. It was an awesome trade. 4 hour, you guys know, bearish, daily bullish. 4 hour had no confidence on it, which is fine. 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. We broke structure to downside with this candlestick here. We had equal. Thought I had it marked. My bad. We had equilibrium here. So we're bearish overall. We have equilibrium. We have a 1 hour fair value uplift resistance. We went short off of us hitting the resistance because of us hitting the fair value gap because we were already in the premium of the equilibrium. So to take shorts. So that was it. We went short there. Stop loss was valid. It was just at those highs where the low resistance liquidity is, which we shouldn't want to come for before hitting these. Obviously, you need to understand that if there was no news, I mean, come on, like probably would have won. We were so close. So close. So yeah, obviously when news comes out, technical analysis goes out the door, forget it. But my thinking was really awesome. And I definitely learned something. Price isn't gonna, which is just a reminder taking this trade. Price isn't gonna come all the way down here and then all the way back here for a great short for me just to come up here and take low resistance liquidity. I don't care about it. We don't care. We're down here for one reason, to take this out. And look, we have more relative equal lows. Bunch of liquidity down here. Obviously, we're bullish. If I can see some good reasons to take shorts, which is going to be hard, to be honest, then then I'd be willing to take it. If there's good reasons, obviously, I feel like we'll just probably dump towards all of them one day. But we'll see. So that's it. They were both great trades. The Russell trade, we got stopped out due to news. And I've journaled that. I've made it very clear to myself that I would have won. You guys can speak for yourself, but I mean, come on, we were fucking close, and we would have won. So yeah, you got 898 and then 900, so 2 points. 2 points, which is, let's have a look at percentage. 0.05. Yeah, still fucking nothing. So that's it for the trade recaps. Hope you guys enjoyed. The Russell we only lost on the live, which was awesome, which worked out really well. And then the Dow we won on the Eval. Both of them were great sellouts. They were both risky. Definitely journaled them. Maybe it was too risky. Maybe I shouldn't have taken them. But if you got a really good draw on liquidity, and I said this in the last video, I said the opposite thing about draw on liquidity, but yeah, I might have to change my mind there. If you have a really good draw on liquidity and you're really confident in it, then you can take it. But you definitely need good confluence for it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah.